Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Synthesis Perma 2020. We're exploring Eissentam. Today we're going to do a zoology, and it may not take the full amount of time, we'll have to see. I actually had a request to show zoology, and so we'll start out with the basics. First of all, animals don't like to be in the dark, and they don't spawn well in the dark. So if you're on the dark side of the planet or the sun goes down, fly to the sunny side of the planet. The next thing you want to do is go in Discoveries and look at what you're looking for. In this case, it's a really small example. It's a waterless lush. There's 5 ground animals and 1 flying creature. And, oh, that's weird. So it's gonna probably be fairly straightforward. Now, if this is a planet that you've been on for a long time, and you have a base there, you need to go in and look at your discoveries. Where'd those birds go? I just saw them. Good grief. What's he so upset about? So if you've been on the planet for a really long time, you need to open up your discoveries and go in, take a look, and see what it is you're looking for, especially if you're down to 1 last animal. And then you're going to concentrate on those areas in the middle of the day. So I've basically been here for about 3 minutes. The amount of time that it took me to turn on my headset, turn on my game, and land. This is obviously a system that I discovered yesterday, or day before yesterday. So as you can tell by my discoveries, I've already named it KJ. All my systems that I find, I name KJ. And so I've been on 1 other planet, and this is it. I haven't completed the zoology yet, but I didn't want to start at the end. So far we have 1 creature, and we're going to leave it right here. We know there's a bird. We already saw it. I just didn't scan it before it left. And as you can see, the sun is actually going down already. This is a really nice place. I don't want to leave. This is the kind of place where I would drop a base. There's no cave creatures on this planet, so we don't have to worry about that. I just spent about an hour on the normal mode tutorial save trying to find 1 cave creature. So we're going to take off, and we are going to go to the sunny side of the planet. Here's the sunny side. Looks like it's on top. This goes for if this is where your base is, you need to get up and fly away from your base. Not that you won't have animals at your base, but if you're looking for 1 or 2 leftover animals, you need to get away from where you've been looking. So we're going to drop down here on the sunny side. Let's see how long the sun's going to be up. It's already 2 o'clock, so it's only going to be up for a few minutes. Dawn is actually the best time, and we'll just sit here for a minute, wait for long distance rendering. What do we got here? Oh, salvage containers. We may have to move farther north still because it's pretty late in the day. One of the things that I learned is after you sit on the planet for a minute is to move rapidly away from that area. to where the ground has to spawn. You see it has to spawn. I'm going to grab this word while we're here. And as the ground is spawning, it sometimes spawns the animals as well. Yep, we already got that guy. There's the bird. So I was just listening there. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where. You might have to do this a few times to get to the morning, or you can wait it out. Waiting until the morning comes also works. There's another knowledge stone down there. There they are. Oh, there's a wild gravestone. I'm looking right at the ground here to see if there's any red dots. Alright, let's go get that knowledge stone and that grave. We'll see what spawns along the way. Scanning all the plants can also help. You can hear a lot of animal sounds, because they're usually birds that are making those sounds. So if you know your planet only has one bird and you've already scanned it, then you've probably got that. Take a look around, see if there's any red dots. There's one right there. Don't waste any time, because those creatures that are creating red dots can disappear really quickly if you're out of range. Alright, here's 3. If the planet that you're on has 14 or 15 animals, it's gonna take some time. And it's probably gonna take more than one game session. We have all of our glyphs, so we're just getting nanites here. If it still gives nanites. Nope. Yep, know that guy. Just take a quick look around. There we go. That's 4 of 5. We have one creature left to find. And he may be in a completely different environment. What do we got over there? Star bramble, sweet root. Let's go right back over here towards these animals. It's getting kind of late in the evening, but one of the things that you can do to bring more animals is to make bait. They may have already left. These guys are right here. Oops. Here's those guys. See if anyone went down there. Nope. One thing is for certain, if you're trying to rush this, it's not going to happen. Oops. cannot rush the rendering in this game. And that's what it's all about. Launch thruster's not charged. I have a bad habit of doing that. I also have a bad habit of picking up impulse beams. Ouch. This is an awesome planet. I like it a lot. It says it has mild rain, but we haven't seen a storm yet. You've been here almost as long as I have. When we get back to the ship, we'll take a scan around and check and see. Even though it's dark. I haven't seen a predator on the planet. I'm not necessarily looking for one either. There's only 5 creatures here. I think that I would expect there to be 6 if there was a predator. 6 or more. That's not a hard and fast rule. It's just kind of a feeling that I get from doing zoology a lot. And we'll just take a quick look around. Here's one animal out. And another one. Oh, he just disappeared. He was out of range. All right. There we go. So we're going to jump up into space one more time, and then I'll show you a different thing that you can do. We're going to have to fight first. Oops. I think I lost him. Alright. Oops. It's a really small planet, so the day-night cycle is pretty rapid. We're just gonna get a few minutes here and there. Where's the sun at? The last time I found the last animal, it turned out to be a huge animal, which would normally be the dominant creature that you would find. But in that case, it was super rare. Just looking around the environment here. Alright, we'll just give this a minute. See if we can find the last creature in 15 minutes or less. I think that guy despawned over there, so let's go that way. There we go. There he is. There you go. 5 of 5 creatures. So what if that's not working? One thing that you can do is reload your game and I got a lot of stuff left to scan on this planet. Now let's take a look at the other planet. See what it was that I was missing here. One ground creature and one flying creature. Now the game's been off for probably, this save, probably 24 hours. So let's see if I can figure out where that planet was. Not that one. Oh, it's the little moon. I remember it now. Oops. Yeah, it's the little moon right there. Varton Z4. So I struggled quite a bit to find, looking for these last two creatures, and haven't found them yet. But the game's been off. I gave up, closed the session, and went on and played on the other account, on the Steam account. And did an episode of normal mode yesterday. We did Nexus missions. That might have been the day before. There was a rock in my way. I know that in the case that we were talking about this morning, it's someone who's had a base on the planet for quite some time. And there's a couple of things that can get in the way of ever completing a zoology on a particular planet. If you're on a planet that was previously discovered, check the date on that discovery. If it's prior to August of 2018, then the number of animals might be incorrect. If you're on an anomalous planet and you found the one creature, but it says there's 14 of them, then that's a planet that was changed from some kind of other regular planet to an anomalous planet for visions. So a couple of the updates have changed things, and mainly next and a little tiny bit of visions. So let's see if I've got that guy. Yep. I'm looking for a bird and a regular ground creature on this planet. And I'm not gonna look too hard. I'm just going about my business here. Found this monolith, so I'm gonna take care of this. Let's see here. It's a Korvax system, and I have Korvax casings. So go ahead and grab the portal while I'm here. That portal indication will stay lit until you resolve it. There's the bird. If I could grab him. Alright, now we have one more creature. And there's no telling how long that portal music's gonna be on. Quite a while, probably. There's a crab. The crabs are predators, but they're not aggressive to people, I guess is the word for it. Now, let's look at what we know about this planet. It has choking humidity. That means that it has storms. And sometimes there's a storm creature. So if you go in and hide away from storms, you're probably going to miss an animal or two. And there's our predator. And that's the last creature. The sentinel's not going to like it if I start attacking predators. I only need to kill 2 for the mission. See if that got it. I might already have that mission done. They do get stuck on the terrain now because there's more collision now. Alright, so that's what it was. It was late in the evening. It's almost 6 p.m. here. And it was a predator I was looking for. But the thing is that, as I said, I've actually left this game and come back. So it's been a while that this particular save has been shut off. And you can mimic that by reloading your game or by going to the space station and reloading your game and coming back. And quite often, that's honestly what you need to do, is go to the space station to reload your game. It has an effect on multi-tools, it has an effect on ship spawning, so it's going to have an effect on animal spawning as well. And that's just the way that it is. I know I've missed a few things here. There's one. So that's 2 planets. I had one that I've never landed on before, and oh, that's a ruin, and one that I started previous to this episode and wasn't able to finish because, as I said, I had to wait for that predator to show up, and I didn't realize, or I didn't see if he was rare. It says uncommon, so yeah, he was uncommon. That is basic zoology. Now, if you're just trying to get your milestones done, go to anomalous planets. If you're in a hurry, just trying to get the nanites, you'll go to an anomalous planet, scan the one creature, and upload it. And that was something that I saw the other day as well, someone saying that they couldn't get their zoologies. You have to engage this bar right here. So you're not just uploading the individual creatures. You have to actually, after you do that, you have to actually come up here and click on this bar. And that's the way the game looks now. I've seen recently pictures of, you know, the old game. We used to have a little paw print. So dark. It's really pretty here. That's a cool looking bird. And here's Storm. It's about time. Been here for a while now. All right, you guys. No Man's Sky Synthesis Zoology. I want to thank you all so much for coming along, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.